What does even better look like to the Chiefs?
I mean, winning multiple Super Bowls, I mean, they're pretty damn good, right? But to me, looking at last year's Super Bowl, the Chiefs' O-line was the biggest issue. That was the biggest factor. So Mahomes can say all he wants, but I have to make better decisions. Okay, but shout out to Hembo, our guy Hembo, for reminding me of this stat. Mahomes is 29 pressures during the Super Bowl, most in Super Bowl history. 29 pressures. It's all about the O-line. So they've upgraded that. So the Chiefs, they should be ready to roll. But it's interesting. He's young, and he's already been to 2 Super Bowls. That's pretty damn impressive. So it's a gift and a curse for being that good.
Yeah, as soon as you shouted out Hembo, a little Hembo graphic picked up. So, wow, he's getting a good Friday so far. All right, so, Rob, you were on the 2011 Patriots that lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. So I wonder, what are the Chiefs going through as they try and bounce back?
Well, we all know physically they're a great football team. So now it's going to be mentally. How do you get over losing the Super Bowl? That's one of the most devastating feelings you can have. You work the whole season, you get to a Super Bowl, and then you lose that, and you know that you have to go all through the regular season again. You got to stay healthy. You got to get through the playoffs. You have to win those games to get back. So I think right now they have a group of guys, starts with the head coach, that talks about legacy and wanting to get back and win another Super Bowl. You know, you're not content with just one. There's plenty of guys that have just one. When you start to get in that 2, 3, 4 category, that's when you talk about long-term legacy. So I think they have the right group of guys as far as wanting to get to those big-time games and have a legacy. And Patrick Mahomes has talked about getting back to the Super Bowl, not just once or twice, but multiple times. And they have that group of guys. They have the right mentality. So for me, I think that having the mentality, having the head coach, moving on to this season, forgetting about last year, they have that group of guys that can do it. So I think that they have a chance, definitely have a chance with that group of talent that they have, especially with the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right, it's like they're playing the long game when you talk about this team and how it's built. Kimberly, you brought up something really interesting in the meeting that we had before the show. This idea that there's a lot of pressure on Mahomes, and it has a little bit to do with how young he is. Talk about that.
Well, just think about it. Think about guys that are in the NFL. Like Nink, he's blessed. Patrick blessed. Like some guys come into the league never win a Super Bowl, and Patrick Mahomes, as young as he is, has gone to the Super Bowl twice. And the idea that not making the Super Bowl and winning it, like that is the litmus test for him. Like that's all he's focused on. It is a blessing and a curse because it's a great position to be in. But as Nink was saying, when you talk about the greatest QBs, when you talk about the guys, you know, if you got one Super Bowl, that's cool. But if you have multiple, like how we look at Aaron Rodgers versus how we look at Brady, like who's great, like those things are already in his mind, and he's so young. And the Chiefs have a very short window. The window is open, but how long can they keep this whole team together? That's the thing.
It's a very interesting point. You're saying the bar has been raised, so now at 25, he has to keep trying to get to that bar, as difficult as that is, considering how difficult it is for anybody to make it to the Super Bowl. Absolutely a tough, tall task there, but if anybody can do it, Patrick Mahomes can. All right.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.